Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. Today I want to present to you my final year project video presentation 2020 for Student Research Day. My name is Muhammad Yusafizuman bin Muazmi and my metric number is S48098. My final year project entitled The Effect of Probiotic Bacillus sp in 10 to power 7 concentration on the growth of juvenile orange spotted grouper Epinephrylus coioides. For problem statement, the main problem in culturing orange spotted grouper is the slow growth rate performance, as stated by Mazlan et al. 2016, and this caused farmers to lose interest to culture them. However, according to Foscal 1775, one of the most sought after fish commodities in Asian region is orange spotted grouper. This is due to the fact that the grouper culture is well established in the ASEAN region, especially in the industry of Hong Kong, Singapore, and Taiwan, that elevated the commercial importance of this fish. It is very popular in seafood and well cultivated in Malaysia, Indonesia, and Hong Kong, as stated by Sugama et al. 2008. But the demands of orange spotted grouper is steadily decreasing due to the hybrid species. The hybrid grouper is an invasive species that poses dangerous effect to the ecological setting that affect environmental degradation if it escapes to the wildlife. So the objective of this study is to study the effect of probiotic Bacillus sp in 10 to power 7 concentration on the growth rate performance of Epinephrylus coioides juvenile orange spotted grouper. So materials and method, the study site will be conducted at the Marine Water Hatchery at UMT and containing 6 individual fiber tank for 31 days. 3 tank will be labeled as control and 3 tank will be labeled as treatment. For juvenile source, 60 orange spotted grouper juvenile will be received from a farmer at Teluk Senangin. For probiotic and feed preparation, the probiotic samples is from Bidong Island and the samples will be received from Institute Marine Biotechnology IMB in a glycerol stock. Then we will culture and wake up the bacteria by using Luria Bertani agar and incubate it at 34 degrees Celsius for 24 hours for serial dilution and CFU counting. Then the single colony will be transferred into the marine broth and incubate it at 30 degrees Celsius for 24 hours for OD test by using UV spectrophotometer. Then when the desirable OD has been achieved, we will spray 10 ml of bacteria culture per kilo feed. For experimental design, 1 liter of fiber tank will be used as seawater store and another will be used as nursery tank. Then 3 tanks of control and treatment will be set up in greenhouse zone and placed randomly. Each tank will be contain 7 juvenile orange spotted grouper. Then the feeding will be given 3 times a day, once in the morning at 8 a.m., one in the evening at 1 p.m. and once in the evening at 6 p.m. The feed will be given based on 3% of body weight. Then the siphon will be done after each feeding by using mesh size of 1 to 5 mm. Then the daily water change will be done 30% at each day. For growth performance and data analysis, at the end of first week, the initial measure of weight and length of juvenile orange spotted grouper will be recorded. Then, after 1 week interval, the weight and the length of juvenile orange spotted grouper will be recorded as for the second week. This step will be repeated for the third and the fourth week. After all the data have been collected, the data will be inserted into the SPSS system to get the value for the t-test. So this is the value, the result that I have got, the water quality and the growth performance. The water quality is based on the suitable and acceptable condition as stated by Mustafa et al. 2015. The growth performance indicate that the only mean weight gain and specific growth rate and weight gain percentage have significant value. So, for the discussion, the water quality range of values are suitable and acceptable for orange spotted grouper, as stated by Ritesh Ranjan et al. 2014. The second one is control result is better because probiotic dependent vary on animals, bacillus strain, and experimental condition, as stated by Zhao et al. 2012. The third one is growth performance. For treatment, results can be significantly improved when tested with probiotic 10 to power 8 concentration as stated by Safari et al. 2016. And lastly, the survival rate is 100% because of Epinephrylus coioides can tolerate harsh conditions and Bacillus sp enhanced disease resistance as stated by Navak SK 2010. Lastly, for the discussion, probiotic did not give desirable result as the in the present study show that the control is better than treatment as the low dosage of probiotic used in this study. So we should increase the dosage for the next study to get a better result. That's all for me. Thank you.